What is up? We are back. Bill Burr, the epidemic of gold digging horse. Is there epidemic? Do you think?
Probably. Yeah.
You don't know. I think it is if you're in that class of people. Probably, most likely. But
I think, yeah, I mean, probably, yeah.
if you're in that class, most likely there probably is issues. So let's see what he has to say.
Let's do this.
I'm afraid to get married, man. Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this point? You know, look at Kobe. Look at the shit he's going through right now. Right? Guy's getting a divorce.
13.
His wife's
Hmm?
gonna get
I was
70
trying to see when
million
this was.
bucks. Never hit a layup in her life.
70 million?
You know? Can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million. She's a babysitter with $250 million fucking dollars.
Wow.
Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it. Justify it. What, he cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great, the relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension? Get that 10 years in? Maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold digging whores in this country. And every night I put on the news and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it, you know? And every night I bring up gold digging whores and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot. Right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about horse, people! They're everywhere! How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half before we do something?
A lot.
Why is it so quiet in here?
Because someone was sitting next to him.
What is it? Is women, do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I would want to, like, pull back. I get it. These guys hit women, they need to be stopped. We gotta understand that gold digging whores are the wife beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the end, so it's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets. There's the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they take it seriously. You know? You got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit. Anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny. Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw it in the garbage disposal, turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. Hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares. You think if a guy
That's
removed a woman's
disgusting.
titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be joking about it the next day? The entire country would grind to a halt. There would be a moment of silence. The NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear for an entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with. All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold digging whore of a man he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid that entire story? She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggles my mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there.
It's true.
Never. Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? Giant space between his teeth that could put this mic cord through? I think maybe it's like kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom. it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit. You know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just, he's an idiot. Hey, he's stupid. That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I? Right? Does it even make sense? Why would you do that? Why would you accomplish all that and then fuck it up? Hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life. Not saying I'm a prize, I'm just saying, you know? It's gotta be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks. You know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. He's a great man. He had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights. Nobody gives a shit. He lifts weights. Becomes super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm going to become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me. He starts making movies. Get down. It's the bottom. One of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you going to do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Bam! He's done. Sherry Longcom, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce. Why would this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude's been in his zone for over 4 decades. 4 decades. Nothing but net. Banging a maid in my own bed, dude, that's a layup. Serious? I need a hit movie with a midget. I don't even need a condom. Right?
Oh my god.
And then what happens? Smoke clears. Get all these trolls come out of the woodwork and start judging this great man. All these fatties, these fucking old guys who never got any with their jowls, coming on TV, absolutely reprehensible behavior. What kind of a public servant? His legacy. Like they have any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level, right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer to the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off? This guy, he's not a great man anymore? Terminator doesn't count? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? Because he fucked Alice? Really? He's still not a great man because he did that. Then that's the whole thing's over? Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become famous for working out, then be a movie star, then marry into their royalty and hold public office? How many lifetimes would you need? I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. How can I judge these guys? I can barely handle the temptations on Facebook. I'm such Tiger Woods. I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload of Scandinavian women waiting to fuck my brains out. Sorry, ladies, can I go home to the wife? Right? No, it kills me. And there's no help out there for guys. There isn't. There's nothing out there to help you handle becoming rich and famous. There's nothing to prepare you for that platoon of whores that's gonna form on the horizon, right? Like Braveheart, faces painted, skirts on, will run down the hill, they'll jump on your dick in front of your wife. They don't give a shit. It's not even a handbook out there. I saw one article written about it on the cover of Time magazine. It said, why do so many rich, famous, and powerful men act like absolute pigs, right? And the article was actually written by a woman. That's like me writing a book, The Third Trimester, and What to Expect. Ladies, you're gonna feel the pressure. How the hell would I know? You don't want to hear that from me, right? Then why is this woman telling me what it's like to have a dick? That makes no sense. You have no idea what it's like to have a dick. 24/7. Do it. Fuck it, do it. That's what it's saying. Do it. Yeah, do it. That's how we survived as a species. Every man in here is programmed to fuck 85% of the women in this room. Right? Yeah, we are. Do it. Fuck it, do it. You know? It's just that you won't. That's the only reason why we don't. You know? That's not you keeping your dick in check. You know? Some guy at Home Depot working there, he wants to fuck just as many women as a celebrity, right? But he can't do it because whores don't care about lumber. right? But the second he hits the fucking lottery, all of a sudden, you know, that do it, fucking do it, you know, that wasn't affecting his life. Then all of a sudden these whores show up. I'll do it, I'll suck it, I'll do it. No, somebody's got to step up. All right? I'm not even blaming horse, really. Just guys, we're fucking idiots. What are we doing? Why are we working so hard and then giving it all away to some chick who did 3 shifts at a fucking Hooters? You know?
That's
They're
true.
fucking bums sitting there with fucking Dorito dust in their cleavage, walking around with hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm sick of that shit. That's what the law says. 100 years ago, I could beat you with a fucking mop handle. They're like, well, that's what the law says. Looks like it's right. No, it's unreal. And all this shit's going down, and we're not doing anything. What are we doing? Same old shit. Sitting around watching Shark Week, right? Watching shit about poisonous snakes half a world away, just filling your head up with all this useless information. What to do if you come face to face with a Bengal tiger? Don't look at it, don't look away. Slowly back up as you push your friend forward, right?
Sacrifice.
All this useless information, yet hanging between your legs is this thing that could crumble your entire empire 7 minutes or less. Don't know a fucking thing about it. Even worse, you think it's your friend. Yeah, you know why? Because your dick's like a dreamer. You know? Your dick believes. It's like a motivational speaker. I don't give a shit what question you ask it. It's always like, yeah.
Right.
Strategy. Later. We'll be fine. Where's your dick when you get caught, right? Then it's just slumped over like, hey. You have to know that, dude. If your dick was a third base coach, it wouldn't hold anybody up. It'd just be fucking waving people away. Everybody, go in standing up. You got it. Oh shit, here she comes. Slide. Oh, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you had as good a time as I did. Thank you.
So. Are you crying?
That was funny. That was funny. That was definitely funny. It's so true, but it's funny. It is so true, but it's funny. Oh man, that Mel Gibson thing. I had just listened to that last week with other people talking about it, and that's what made that even funnier. It's him yelling on the voicemails.
See, I hadn't heard that one, so that part wasn't as hilarious to me.
I had just heard it last week. If I wouldn't have heard it, I wouldn't have got it. But like, I just heard that last week when he was yelling at that chick that he was married to. It is hilarious. And he said, I gotta give him my Laker tickets. He actually had to give up his Laker box. An entire box.
He had to give up his Laker box?
Yeah, because he...
What does that have to do with her?
Because she's spending his money.
Oh, like they're still married? Or
yeah,
like they were
like
divorcing?
that was like the thing of like he was going like berserk on these voicemails.
To
at her, yeah.
Oh, I need to listen to these.
Yeah, and she recorded them and stuff like that. And like...
Oh, no.
It's like I mean, if you think of animalistic human being, like somebody who's like just grew up in the jungle or whatever, and the way that they would act and so forth, Mel Gibson on them voicemails is that's the thing you'll get in your mind, because
I gotta hear these voicemails. Poor Mel Gibson.
And you're funny. He is going crazy.
Okay, I gotta listen to those.
Like, it was like a radio station was listening to it, and dude was like, when you think of God anger, that's what you're thinking about. That's what you think when you hear that. He was pissed.
I think of who he was married to.
I don't know. I understand he was married to one chick for a very long time. They got divorced, and he had like 8 kids with her, and then he married some like European chick or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. What he's talking about, like the gold digging, women getting stuff they don't really deserve, is so true. Like, last year, it was on a radio station that a billionaire was divorcing his wife. He wrote her a $900 million check for the divorce. And she turned it down because she wanted more.
Because she wanted more? What?
A big oil tycoon. They didn't say his name. They just said her name. I can't think of it. But she felt like she owned truly half of everything that he had.
Is there any more to that story? Like, did she assist with this stuff and then she was going to not be in the company
I don't know
anymore,
about that part, but it was just the fact that you turned down $900 million because you wanted more.
That's pure greed.
What could you not do
with $900
with
million?
Damn near $1 billion.
That's crazy.
So that's what I was thinking of when he was talking about that with like Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million, and all she was a babysitter. And you're not even really a babysitter. You're in the vicinity of the children. You have maids and all this other stuff doing the real babysitting job. You're not even doing the real babysitting job. You know what I mean? Like, you're just identified as mom. But who's cooking the meals? Not mom, the maid's cooking the meals. Who's cleaning the house? Not mom, the maid's cooking the house. So you're not even really that great of a babysitter. But you walk away with $250 million from that situation.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Now, is that $250 million like then, and then she also collects alimony after that?
Most
like, do
likely.
They get more? I bet they get more.
I bet they get more. I think the $250 price tag is just what we get to see.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even get to see.
Because if the wife stays home, then she can collect alimony. And if she has kids, then she can collect child support. So there's probably way more on it than just the divorce settlement amount.
What do you think? Because I'm going to get into something a little deeper about the situation than this.
I thought it was pretty funny how like for the first 3 or 4 minutes it was like complete silence.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody was, like, everybody was scared to laugh or
exactly.
something.
Because there's some of them sitting in that audience right then and there.
No, that part was pretty funny to me. I thought it was good. It made a lot of solid points with the comedy spin to make us laugh. I didn't really have anything against it. The only thing I would say, if you wanted to get on like an actual talk about situation, is sometimes in divorces, I do believe that if the woman stayed home for 20 some odd years and you're getting a divorce, then I don't know, maybe she's subject to a little bit, but not that much, because she did give her life to support her husband.
But think about it like this, though. This is the thing that, to me, that doesn't work anymore. It used to work back when you actually had to get out and get the experience. You can sit at home and you have maids assisting you. You should know 5 different languages.
This is true.
You should be able to do so many different things. I mean, you could even start a vlogging life of just being Tiger Woods' wife. Right. And get views and get money.
And you don't have to be lazy and sit at home.
Bingo.
You can be doing all these things.
You could be doing so much. And then you could be like, look, just give me $25 million and boom. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just continue on what you were doing as you leave.
Right.
So today, that doesn't really work. Like back in the day when the mom was like the actual stay-at-home mom, and that was just it. I completely got that to the point to where she ain't had no time to learn no skills. She had no time to have no resume or anything like that. So yeah, they need a little something to get them out into the world.
Especially while the kids are in school. If you don't homeschool and stuff, and the kids are in school, you have and you're stay at home, you have all that time to do something
and better yourself
with your life and better yourself.
So
yeah, definitely.
That's the thing for like now when I hear that, like if you're like 2000, I say even like 2008 and up from that, that's a complete BS reason because all those opportunities are there now. You can go to school online and have like 5, 6 degrees before the marriage is up and just be like, I think I'll just be this and this. You know what I mean? Like you can do that now.
Yeah.
So that's why I bypass it. To me, this just proves that if you produce a human being, you're more valuable than the person who helped you produce the human being. I thought about this a long time ago about why the courts always mainly side with the woman unless the dude has like just so much evidence and he comes completely prepared. Why do they do it? And then I start thinking about it. I like think about it like this. The woman produces other human beings. Those human beings get out into society and they contribute to society. So really, you're looking at there's a saying that every man dies a millionaire. Basically, if you're a working person, working individual, you've made millions of dollars within your lifespan. And once you're dead, then that's over. So you really were a millionaire, but you just wasn't like all at one time millionaire. They're producing these tax paying human beings that's going to contribute to the system, basically. So to me, the judicial system always makes sure the woman is set up enough to where she can produce more human beings that will be out into the system because that's going to pay more into the system.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I've always thought about it like that. That's why they side with them. Even if they don't do jack and the dude does all this stuff, when she's gone, when they split, they make sure the producer of human beings is okay so that they can continue to produce more human beings for the system. So that's where I came up with my little logic on it. Like, I think that's why they do that. Because women can make a dude gets older, he works, depending on what level of, where he gets, what level of society he gets. If you get rich, you're paying a crap ton of taxes. You know what I'm saying? If you're middle class, you're still paying a crap ton of taxes. You know what I'm saying? So they're just siphoning. The system continues to run perfect that way. That's why I believe when you look at like the poor areas and how they give them all this assistance and stuff like that, and they make kids and stuff. That's why they do it. They do it because this woman in the poor area got like 7 kids. Even if 4 of them get out and get jobs and stuff like that, they're finna tax them, so they're finna get all that money back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're finna get it all back. So that's why they do it. So the dude's not really all that important, just because you can find any dude that will knock up the chick. Just kind of like what he said in here. Like the mind is like, bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? So
pretty funny stuff. Probably a lot funnier if you're a guy.
Well, I'm not a rich dude.
I meant the
oh,
part,
banging.
Yeah.
Like your mind's telling you to bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Like there's so many dudes I know who get in trouble based off of that, and I'm just like, why? He's like, dude, I just couldn't. I'm like, you could, but you didn't. Like I've known him since I was little. My guy is not my friend. Like he wants me to get in trouble. He wants me to get in trouble. So you gotta have this up here. Be like, shut up. No, can't do that. There's so many songs out there, so many rap songs out there about dudes rapping about their dick and they getting them in trouble and stuff like that. We'll learn something. Anyways, that was my little spiel. I completely agree with the epidemic of these gold digging whores. They're everywhere.
Yeah, just a gold digger. They are everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're in every corner of society. You might think, oh, I'm poor. They're not there. Oh, they are. They're the ones who get pregnant, don't do nothing, and they're siphoning you with child support. Oh, they're there. They're definitely there. You gotta remember, a woman. In fact, Patrice O'Neal actually said this. A woman, like a man gets a woman, what does he get? When a woman gets a man, that's like hitting the lottery.
That's terrible.
He said something along them lines. It's not like that though. Like when a woman gets a dude, it's like hitting the lottery. When a dude gets a woman, it's just kind of like.
That's so sad.
That's why here's the thing, if you're gonna cheat, right? Like cheat, and we mean like marriage cheat. I'm not talking about like girlfriends, because to me that don't count. But if you're gonna cheat, cheat up, not down, right? Cheat up, not down.
Don't cheat.
If you're gonna do it, they're gonna do it anyways. If you're gonna do it
anyways.
And if they're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it, go up, not down.
Tell your
Last
dick
call.
no and don't go anywhere.
Last call at the bar with the chick who's last there, who didn't get taken home, is not what you want to do with your wife. Okay? The lawyer doctor who's going to take you to the nice restaurant, so forth and so on. Up. High. Not low. There's too many of y'all going low and messing up. And when your girl is like here and you going like way down here. Kind of like that last stand up we did with Patrice, where he was like, you see that girl over there that passed out by the dumpster? Some of y'all do that. Don't do that. Your wife is above that. Don't do that. But the doctor, lawyer, movie star, whatever. If you're going to do it, go up. Don't go down. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you. I'm Nixon. She's whatever. And we're out.